Welcome to Tool Time at Kitchen Conservatory. Let's talk about the most important tool in the kitchen, the knife. So here is a chef's knife that's a great one to have, but the chef's knife only works if you keep it sharp. And this is a honer or a sharpening steel. So I'm sure you've seen chefs swish, swish, swish on their honer on TV, but that isn't really a good way to keep your knife sharp. The honer does not take metal off the knife. The honer maintains an edge, and the edge of this knife is 20 degrees, as are most knives. So the best way to do it is to hold the sharpening steel like this. Well, there's 90 degrees, and if I take half of that, there's 45 degrees, and if I take half of that, that is 20 degrees. And then I go from both sides, up and down the honer, to keep the edge, and I do it back and forth on each side because it is a bevel on both sides of the knife, and you want both edges to be sharp, and that is the way to use a sharpening steel. So once my knife is sharp, let's hold it. And this is where you're supposed to hold the knife. It's called a pinch grip. You pinch it right here and you hold it right there. And here is a stalk of celery. If I take the knife back and make several cuts through to make strips of the celery, and we'll make it a little fast by going like this, I hold my pinch grip, and I'm going to use the curve of the knife to rock the knife back and forth. Rock, rock, rock. And what I'm doing on this motion, because have you ever chopped up a bunch of things and they're all still stuck together? You push down and then forward on the cutting board, and then pull back, down, forward on the cutting board, back and forth, back and forth. When you use a knife this way, it's extremely safe because the knife doesn't slip. It's always on the cutting board. I never go like this. I always go like this. But there's one other way you use a knife, which is to, say, chop herbs or mince up herbs. In that way, I actually pull back on and to the handle of the knife, and I hold my other hand this, and I just rock it back and forth, pull it together, rock, 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 until I get the parsley minced up as finely as possible. We make cooking fun at Kitchen Conservatory.